Okay folks, today we're going to show you the first phase of making water kefir. And here are the ingredients you'll need. You'll need baking powder without aluminum. You'll need sucanat, which is organic dried cane sugar. Regular old cane sugar. You'll need the kefir grains, which you can get through the mail or we can give you some. This is the actual culture that produces the probiotics and the B vitamins. It's called a scoby, a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. So this is the catalyst that makes it happen, and this is a living colony of bacteria and yeast that ferments the sugar into probiotics and B vitamins over the next 4 days. So those are the ingredients you're going to need, and water kefir is a fantastic source of B vitamins and probiotics which heal the gut and enable your body to assimilate your food better and excrete wastes better. So Diane's going to show you how to do the first phase of this. And so what she's doing is putting sugar into a half-gallon mason jar. And how much is that?
2/3.
2/3 of a cup. That's what the scoby feeds on. The next step is 2 tablespoons of sucanat, which is a form of dried sugar cane that the scoby really likes to feed on. So it's another food for the scoby, and the product of which will be the probiotics and B vitamins. So 2 tablespoons of that. From there, you're going to go to the baking powder without aluminum. It's important that there's no aluminum in the baking powder. Nor do you want to use metal utensils. Everything is prepared with a plastic strainer, plastic colander, I guess, plastic spoons or wooden spoons. Now you add water to the mix. Fill it up part way. And what you're essentially doing is dissolving those ingredients. Mixing it up. Notice again the plastic spoon. And from here we add 2 cups of the scoby, the symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. This is what makes it go. So you place that in the half-gallon mason jar and fill it up the rest of the way with water. And what you're going to do is then place a lid on the mason jar lid on top of the jar loosely, and then you're going to allow it to ferment in a warmer place in your house for 4 days. It's important that you place the lid on loosely because there's carbon dioxide as a byproduct of this process, and I guess it could explode or something. So anyway, that now will sit for 4 days, after which you will then separate the grains from the water after it's fermented, and that's another process, and we do a secondary fermentation. That will follow this little video. So there you have it. That's the first phase of making your water kefir. The ingredients are the sucanat, you can get that in the ShopRite or the health food store, the baking powder without aluminum, okay, just good old plain cane sugar, and the most important thing, I guess, is the scoby, which the symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast, and that's loaded with good stuff. So water kefir, that's how you do it. We'll follow up with the secondary fermentation video soon. Thanks a lot.